Hi, my name is Hannah McCarthy and I want to be an elementary school teacher. I've wanted to be an elementary school teacher for as long as I can remember. One of my earliest memories is being in kindergarten and going and picking up a book and turning my chair around and pretending to read that book to a classroom full of imaginary students. I couldn't even read yet, but I was already thinking about teaching others, and that's something that's stuck with me. I think the reason that I've wanted to do it for so long is not only the amazing public school teachers that I had from year to year, but also that I have an extremely long line of educators in my family. From what we could tell, I would be the 5th generation of educators in my family. So my great-great-grandmother, my great-grandmother, all 4 of my grandparents, both of my parents, 2 aunts, an uncle, my sister, a cousin, all of them are in education. And to grow up around such amazing, hardworking educators, there was nothing else that I can imagine doing with my life. And that passion has only grown since I started working with children on my own. So about 3 years ago, I got a job working for Say San Diego, which are social advocates for youth, where I'm a before and after school leader. So I go in and I plan activities and I supervise and I play games and have conversations with tons and tons of really amazing children that have just made me even more sure that I want to be an elementary school teacher. There are good days and there are bad, but the combination of my love for education and my love for children has just really made me sure in my path. So a little bit about me, my background. I've been born and raised in San Diego. I am actually a 3rd generation San Diego State Aztec. Both my grandmother and my dad got their teaching credentials at San Diego State, and it would just be such a dream for me to get my teaching credential at San Diego State too. My dad would take me to football games and basketball games when I was a kid, and I always knew that I wanted to go to San Diego State, and I was just so happy that I got to. Something interesting about me is that I love to dance. I've been dancing since I was about 5 years old, and I did it all through high school. I was on the dance team in high school, and then it's still something that I love to do now. I take ballet classes at Balboa Park for adults. Unfortunately, they're on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock this semester, but I hope to get back to them as soon as possible. It's something that I still love to do. Another interesting thing about me is that I've discovered I love reading education. So after I get my teaching credential cleared, maybe after about 5 years of teaching, I would love to get my reading specialist credential and do reading intervention specialty. I've discovered that it's just a passion of mine that I want to continue. My next steps, I want to get into the San Diego State Credential Program. So I'm getting all of my CSETs, my personal narratives, my letters of recommendation ready, so that I can apply for the teaching credential program as soon as possible. So that's really exciting, and I can't wait for that next chapter of my life. Something interesting about me is that I love creative writing. I want to be an author someday. I even thought about being an English major for a little while, just to pursue creative writing even more, but there was something about liberal studies that kept bringing me back. So I've loved to write for a really long time, and even my literature professors through the liberal studies program have been really supportive, and I've gotten a lot of feedback on my writing, and I would certainly love to write a children's book or a young adult book sometime in the future. So I hope I introduced myself well. My name is Hannah McCarthy, and I'm really excited for this semester, and I'm really excited for the next chapter of my life. Thanks.